Hi everyone, this is Subhashri, Assistant Professor from Department of Computer Science and Engineering from SNS College of Technology. Today in my lecture series, I am just going to share you about the three important concepts of Python. First one is about files and exception and how we master the data interaction in using the Python programming code, and also I'll just discuss the topics about how we'll read and write the problems in the files with the help of the Python programming. So first of all, with the help of the data persistence, we'll store the information beyond the program execution. So which will this key configuration which will help you to log the file and also store the user's data and also files inside the storage which we have, and also the exception which is considered as a critical thing which will be thrown while we have the error. So we'll just handle the error in input output operation with the help of the code what we are writing. So in this presentation we'll focus on the test files and also the fundamental operations what all we have on the Python programming. So first of all, moving on to the text files, the basic thing what we are known is while writing the plain files, it has a sequence of character which can be readable by the humans. If it is a text file, it can be readable by the humans, but the computer cannot read the human readable text files, right? So we'll set a file path to locate the file. So the file path format for locating the file path is data. That is we have to use the slash and report.txt. With the help of this, we'll just locate the file path. After that, we have a interactive type of mode which can be used. First, we'll use the R key for reading the particular file and W key for writing something on that particular file, and for appending we'll use the A key, and also X is for exclusive creation of the codes, and will encode the specified character set such as UTF-8 with the help of this particular programming. So while reading the file, the open read close cycle will be used. So here for opening the particular file, we'll establish the connection on the file system, that is file object equal to open off. Inside that we have to give our text file name, that is the name of the text file which we have, that is mydata.txt, comma you are just going to read the file, so I'm using an R key here. And after that we will read the content using the methods. Dot read off method is used for reading the content, and after completion we'll close the file with the help of the release. We'll just close the file with the help of dot close command, or we'll release the file for preventing the corruption. So for reading the file, we have advanced methods. Instead of using dot read off, we can use some advanced methods, that is dot read line off, which helps you to read a line at a time, including your new line character. Even if it is a large file, you can read the file line by line processing with the help of the dot read line of command. And dot read lines of command is used for reading many number of, if you want to read only one single line by line, you use dot read line command. Dot read lines of command which helps you to read the list of strings which you have inside. So each element new line character is also included here. So next, the direct iteration for line in a file object, most memory is efficient. So similar or reading of file, but we'll use read of file instead of handling iteration automatically. We'll use the iteration method. So for writing the file, for open, write and close, what are the commands we are using is given here. For opening the file, use W or A mode. A mode already we have seen is for appending the file. Even for opening the file, you use W, and write A is for writing and appending the file. To open a file, you will have to use open of command. To write the content inside the file, you have to use dot write of string. So which will also help you to explicitly, if you want to add a new line, you have to use /n. Next, for closing the file, which will guarantees the buffer flush. So even to prevent the lost data and corruption after writing, even if you have to close the file. This is a cycle for opening, writing and closing the file. So writing a file, what are the methods and considerations we have is given here. That is dot write of string, which is used for writing a single line on the string of file, and it will return a number of characters which is written. And also dot write lineness, that is list of strings, which will help you to require if you want to write manually any new lines, you can use this dot write of lines. And file buffering, data may not appear immediately on the file, so dot flush of command is used for forcing the write to the disk, and dot close of command, which can be used for implicitly flushing the thing. And exception handling, when things go wrong, you can use the exception handling. Like if you have any error during the execution, not on the syntax, or if you have any error on the file, the exception handling being used, that is input and inside the input output errors, you'll use the exception handling. And you have try except blocks, which will help you to manage the runtime errors. And also if any exception goes through while running the code, we'll use try except blocks. And the purpose is for preventing the program crashes, and also provide user friendly feedback for this exception handling. So common file exceptions are file not found error, if the particular file which is not exists on the thing, or if you have done any mistake on giving the name of the particular file, it will throw the file not error for. And input output error or OS error, generally input out failure or any parent files failure, this error will be thrown. And permission error, program if has any lag or only it is in read only mode, will have permission error. And is a directory error, even though you have many errors, only simple few errors are being given here. So the best practices what we have is you can have the context manager, robustness, and automatic close and simpler code on this particular Python programming with the help of the with statement. So these are the best practices you have. And conclusion and key takeaways from this is you have persistent data and input output cycle, seen what error handling is and best practices, and also how mastering the particular fundamental of applications are being given here. Thank you all. Let us see on the next video.